And we are live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another live session with GrowVeg Challenge 2.0. We are here with GrowVeg Challenge Insights with our participants so far in the challenge. We have here, they will be sharing their experience so far in the GrowVeg Challenge 2.0, and you all will hear what they've been benefiting from the program so far. And we have here with our two participants here, and I am Okoyemi Adebisi, the Communication and PR Manager for Leverage Fresh Limited. I also have here with my co-host Chineye. Kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for calling me. As rightly introduced, my name is Chineye, Social Media Manager for Leverage Seats Limited. And we have here with us two wonderful participants of the GrowVeg Challenge 2.0. We have here Badi Bokende, and we also have Daud Faizat. We are happy to have you join us and to also share your insights with those who also want to participate in the GrowVeg Challenge. You're all welcome. So, quickly, I'll just hand over to Faizat. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us why you joined GrowVeg Challenge 2.0.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Daud Faizat Omoturayo. I am an agricultural student of Ladoke Akitola University of Technology. I am one of the participants of the GrowVeg Challenge, and I am happy to share my journey so far with you guys. So the reason why I joined this challenge is because I was actually my knowledge and skills in sustainable farming. So, and I found GrowVeg Challenge. The one I found the program an annual training. So that was just it.
Thank you so much, Ken, Faizat. Thank you so much. So now over to you, Kende. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us why you decided to join the GrowVeg Challenge 2.0.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Nice to be here. I'm Baribo Kendi, and I'm an enthusiast for seeing things to grow. I love to see things grow. So one of the reasons why I joined the GrowVeg Challenge was seeing Mavi's story online on Facebook. I saw a story of planting tomatoes on a rooftop, and I was quite impressed because even though planting it on acres of land didn't get that kind of success he was getting, I was impressed and I was like, wow, if somebody can be doing it on the rooftop and is getting this kind of result. So I also went through Dr. Calabi's profile, very beautiful. Saw him standing behind his plants, and the plants were looking like something that fell from heaven. So I was like, God, I have to join this. And instantly I was hooked. I asked some questions. Instantly, Dr. Calabi replied. That that alone hooked me. So I paid for the course, and that's it. Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Thank you, Kende. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. So, Faizat, I know you've joined today. You're one of our participants and you're representing others here today. So, what has been the most exciting part of the GrowVeg Challenge 2.0 so far?
Well, I would say the exciting part is the innovative approach of Dr. Abidin Salabi. Um, like learning, I call it learning and implementing because most of the training I've seen online, they will just teach you and they don't care whether you apply it in real life or you take the course very serious. All they were just after is about their money. But no, doctors Dr. Abidin Kalabi he's done his kind of different part. So he made sure that those that participate in the challenge actually implement it and with thorough supervision. Yes. So those are the things that excite me to join.
All right. Thank you so much, Faizat. Thank you. I'm sure others who are watching this live session as well, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Please, I'm sure they also share the same like excitement with you, and they too they want to also be part of the GrowVeg Challenge 2.0. So back to you, Kendi. I'm sure so far there should be knowledge and skills you should have learned so far in the training. So, what are the new skills, knowledge that you have gained in the training sessions?
Thank you for that question.
Yeah.
Instead of saying knowledge, I would say knowledge and skill. I also say one of the things I gained was number one, the document that was shared on the group chat. That
Yeah.
when we first got into the group chat, we shared the document, the product, the production guide. I can tell you that the production guide outside anywhere that you shared, the five production guide outside anywhere should be going for about 1 million, because I've tried to do something like that. I spent I spent around 100,000 in getting something like that, because that production guide can serve as an SOP to anybody, a standard operating procedure for anybody going into what they're going to do. And that production guide alone can even, you can hire a monkey to do just tell the monkey what to do, it's going to do it right. So that production guide got me really, really excited. Immediately I got my hands on it, I read through it. I was really, really excited because I had a tomato plant. I had a tomato farm I was doing. So instantly I saw the production guide. I took it off straight to the tomato farm and all that. So that was one of the places I knew that, this is going to be full of so much value. The other part were the meetings we had before even the trainings, before the online videos. We had some meetings with some professionals where we could ask questions. We could ask some questions that had been disturbing me. For example, understanding what drenching means, understanding that this is the seed you should plant by so time. This is the kind of variety you should plant. Come on, guys, I'm so excited to be part of this program because they are still telling us that, because me, just that production guide alone, it was the entry fee for me. So you now telling me that, okay, you now have courses for me, I can go back to rewatch those courses. Now telling me that we still have practical. Okay, now I'm so excited, guys. Thank you so much for this
Yes,
opportunity.
I can tell. I can tell from here how excited you are, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of other participants who have gained this knowledge and skills so far. And I'm also using this opportunity to encourage others who have not registered to register now. You can already see evidence from the two participants who are here to represent others that there's a lot for you to gain from this. And I know that Kende is looking, and Faith that are looking to learn more from the GrowVeg challenge and also the training
No,
sessions. So thank you once again
I can
for
hear you.
thank you once again for joining us. So I'll hand over to my co-host, Opeyemi. Thank you so
I
much.
can hear you.
Oh, hello, Princess. Can you hear
I
us
can
now?
hear
Okay.
you.
Can you hear us, Mr. Gbadebo?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Princess, can you hear us
Okay.
now?
I can hear you now.
All right.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay. The
handing over
question
to
goes
Opeyemi.
to Mr. Thank you, Chineye. So my first question to you, Mr.
Yes.
Gbadebo, is: are there any specific instructors or live sessions that have been particularly impactful for you?
Yeah, for me, I I I would not name names, but I would say first of all, Dr. Talabi. In fact, after listening to Dr. Talabi, I went into his inbox to chat him up that, come on. And I love the way he was very I know he's going to be a busy man, but it takes out his time to still answer questions on the group chat, in a loving way, not in a way as if you are stressing me. And that's alone, because I follow all those questions. I'm also learning from all those questions people are asking, and I'm also following up the answers sometimes. And also some of the people you invited, some of the doctors you have invited. There was one that came to teach us about the time to plant, the species to plant, about seasonal changes and all that. And I'm going through the training also, and the online lecture. I think I'm on day 9 now. I think Dr. Talabi took one on the economics of the farm, budget, how to do your budget. I think that is beautiful. I also think there was somebody that took one on aeroponics, hydroponics, and all that. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I would say is that all the lecturers have been wonderful, because every session with them has been full of information and impactful. None of them is wasting our time. We go straight to the point, and they have not been wasting our time. Every session they have had with us has been wonderful. So kudos to all the lecturers. Kudos to the facilitators, to Miss Chineye, and the madam also asking me a question. Kudos to you, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that, and we are glad to hear that from you. Thank you so much. So, I'll be asking Miss Faizat, are you there? So, I'll be asking you another question, Mr. Gbadebo. How are you applying
Yeah.
what you've learned in your vegetable farming practices?
Yeah. Can I answer now?
Yes, sure, you can.
Yeah. How am I apply? First of all, I told you about the production guide. As I've said before, for me, I would have said leverage farms should sell those production guides separately. The production guide has been impactful. In fact, I'm thinking of another season of planting, because I want to actually keep like an acre for tomato, for vegetable planting, from when the practical starts. So the production guide alone has already started making me okay. This is what you should do, this is what you will need, this is what you will need, this is what you need to put in place, this is what you need to put in place. And there was a class Dr. Talabi took on the series about budgeting. In fact, just that class alone made me see that I've actually been spending a lot. Have I been making profits? Am I really a businessman, or am I just doing this? Why am I doing it? My machineries, are they depreciating? At what value are they depreciating at? Do I need to change them every 2 years? Things that have not crossed my mind before. Do I need to change them every 2 years? Do I need to keep them every 3 years? Okay, as a farmer, I need to keep a budget. What app am I using? Where am I writing these things down? Am I just spending without taking note of these things? Those are the actual those little things that we think, oh, they don't matter. They actually matter. So in this course, I've been able to learn how to have a budget, how to create a budget. I've been able to learn that, oh, these are the kind of don't you can't just use any piece of land for farming. You can't just use any. The fact, sometimes as a newbie, you will think, oh, because you have all the money to get all the nutrients, you can just get any land and be passing nutrients. You can't use any kind of land for farming. This is the particular land you need to use for farming. This is what you need to do. I've been that you have to check the alkalinity. You have to check the acidity of the land, the instruments to check all those stuffs. And the beautiful thing about this course is that they are very straight to the point. For example, I remember somebody asking the person that took the lecture on disease, how much does it take to build a screen house? And the person was straight to the point, gave a price, 4 million. I remember attending another meeting like this, and the person did not give us any price. He said, come to my inbox, because he was going to look at you. If you have money, there's a price he will give you. If you have this, there's a price he was going to give you. So that alone, I can tell you that I can coffee. In fact, I've marketed GrowVeg to somebody. In fact, there was someone that came to me, I said, go and do GrowVeg. Go for GrowVeg challenge. Go for GrowVeg challenge. Because truly, it has been impactful in every area, in crop production, in financial part of it, in the marketing. I remember there was a class before even we started. Dr. Talabi took. I don't know if it's Dr. Talabi or some other persons that took how to look for markets, how to get market. Is the market available?
Okay, I
Tagbadebo, we
think
can't hear
I
you.
think I. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we
yes, we
can
can
hear
hear
now.
you. I think they're having network issue.
Yes. What you have said already answered the question, and more than answered. We are happy that they are already getting value from GrowVeg Challenge 2.0. You are hearing direct first-hand experience from the participants themselves. They are sharing what they've learned. They are sharing their experience with you all. And I hope that if you are here on this live session, that you are here to register for GrowVeg Challenge 2.0, kindly make use of this opportunity to register and also enjoy the amazing benefits that our participants are currently enjoying. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Watermelon Boy. Thank you, Dr. Abidemi Talabi. Thank you, Winnie, for joining us. Chioma, thank you for joining us. Victoria, thank you for joining us. Afan, thank you for joining us. This is an amazing session. Yes, an amazing session indeed, because these participants are after a few weeks of joining the challenge, they're already getting so much value. They are more than so much value they are expected to get. And I hope that this will encourage other people that are hesitating or that are still thinking about registering for GoVeg Challenge 2.0. This will give you more information. This will encourage you. This will inspire you more better that this is the right challenge to register for, so you can learn more about vegetable farming and how you can make impact in the food sector. Thank you all for joining us. Miss Faisat, are you there? Can we go ahead with you?
Welcome back,
Are you
Mr.
back,
Kennedy.
Mr.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I went off.
Okay, thank you. You already answered the question so well, and we are happy to hear that from you. Thank you so much. And next question to you is: how has the networking aspect of GoVeg Challenge helped you in your journey? You are preaching the word of GoVeg Challenge to other people that are yet to register, and I hope you already you already incorporating the networking aspects, but want to hear from you directly that how has the networking aspect of GoVeg Challenge helped you in your journey so far?
Yeah, I remember commenting on something on the group chat. Was it not last week? And somebody else, I think it was on the group chat or something. So I saw somebody I had known around, or somebody I had known around. I've not known him, but I saw him online. So instantly I messaged him, and funny enough, he came to my place. We spoke, and we even discussed about his farm and how to get things on his farm. So one of the things that the networking has done is has brought has brought me to people that we could collaborate together. We could collaborate together. We could talk about solutions. We could talk about problems, and we could tackle it together. So that's been from GoVeg Challenge. Somebody I wouldn't have met outside. Somebody I wouldn't have met outside. And apart from that, the beautiful part of it is that we have a lot of instructors that we could actually, if we are facing problems, we could ask them questions. Seeing the way, even on the group, they are ready to answer questions very, very fast. Very, very fast. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
I'm so
Faisal.
sorry. Thank you. I'm so
You're
sorry. It
welcome.
was my network, and I've been trying to
Thanks.
connect since.
Yes, we understand. We
Welcome back.
understand. So kindly answer this question. How has the networking aspect of GoVeg Challenge helped you in your journey so far? Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Chineye?
Well, talking about the networking, like
I think the network is not favorable at our side at all. We understand. We understand is Nigeria where. So let's continue with Mr. Gbadebo. Have you been able to overcome any family related fears or misconceptions through the program so far?
Yes, yes, of course. Yes, I've been able. Yes. I remember when I wanted to start farming, all the farmers around me were always looking poor. I was into tech. I was into building of mobile apps and information systems. So I wanted to go into farming because I got some piece of land. So anytime I go to that land, all the farmers I always see, they're always looking as if things were things were going wrong. I remember coming back to ask my wife one day that come is because she sells farm produce. She says sorry, she sells farm inputs like all these agrovat and all that. So she sells them. So I remember asking her that come, is there money in farming? Are these guys making money? All the farmers I met today, they are looking broke. But when Dr. Talabi I am attending after seeing Dr. Talabi's profile, attending the GrowVeg challenge, meeting, seeing the kind of people on the platform, seeing what they are doing. There was a time Dr. Talabi was saying something about almost making a billion. I was like, in this family, no. I was like, God. I remember his class. There was a class he did on the budget part also. He said he making a profit of 8 million. Why are these farmers looking tattered? So that's because a lot of young people like myself, who have the fear that farming there's no money, people are suffering. Especially when you go to farm and they are looking as if there's nothing, there's no eating and all that. But you see, one thing he has helped me to see is that doing the right things will get you the right results. Hearing the right voices, being among the right people, like we have in GrowVeg challenge, being among the right instructors who have done it before, mentors who can hold your hands, would help you to get the right results. So that alone has given me boldness to put much of my effort into it. That alone has given me boldness. So I'm no longer scared of whether I will make it or I will not make it. I just know that it's a matter of time and effort. So, thank you so much.
Definitely, it's a matter of time and effort. Everybody will make it. In this agricultural sector, everybody will make it. Our efforts won't be in vain, and like that, you'll be able to overcome that misconception. Thank you very much. I'll be handing over to my co-host. Chinenye.
Okay, thank you, Penny. Um, King, did you have another device connected to this live session?
No, just mine.
Okay, because it seems to be
There's an echo, and I'm also connecting the voice to it.
okay. All right. I'll just have another question to ask you. As someone who I would classify as a young professional,
Can you mute yourself, Mr. Gbadebo? Let's check. Let's check.
okay. All right. Thank you. So, as someone who, Mr. Kaida, I see as someone who I can classify as a young professional. So, as someone who represents this specific demographic, what advice would you give to others in your group considering vegetable farming or also considering joining the GrowVeg challenge?
Yeah, that's a beautiful question. Thank you, Chinenye. Thank you so much. As a very young, aspiring, agri professional, aspiring, I mean, agri professional. I think the advice I'll give, if I have any advice to give at this point of my life, is that you should start where you can. Mavi's story is such an inspiration. Somebody starting on a rooftop. Imagine there was no even soil. There was no soil on the place, you know. For us to envision that place and see a farm is wonderful. Just start with what you have. You can say you don't have anything. You can say, me, I don't have anything, but that's a lie. If Mavi can do it on the rooftop, you can do it anywhere. You can do it in the air. You can do it in your room. Like the person that took the aeroponics was telling us, for closed spaces, interior spaces, you can do it anywhere. So there's no, and if you think you don't have even the resource, somebody even said something. I remember the person that took DCs. He said something about collaborating. You can collaborate. You can learn something from GrowVeg. I'm telling you, farmers. I remember somebody looking for a farm manager and he was ready to pay 350,000, ready to pay 400,000, ready to pay 600,000. I'm telling you that there's no entry job anywhere that will pay you that salary. I don't think there are many entry jobs anywhere that will pay you that salary in Nigeria. And that's just for, so you can take what you have learned from GrowVeg and start anywhere. If you have your room, start something. If you have a backyard, start something. You can be like Marvin, you can start on your rooftop anywhere. Start with whatever you have. That's what I will have to tell anybody that is young, because young people like us, we might not have access to resources, but you can start something. Start something. So that's what I will have to tell somebody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kende. Thanks, I really appreciate it. So one question I have for you. Okay, you can mute yourself for now, then I'll. Okay, thank you. So, looking at, I'm sure as a young professional that you have your goals, and so if I may ask, what are your goals for the remaining days that we have for the program, and how do you plan to achieve these goals?
Ah, it's money. Oh. Is to make, Dr. Talavin did a calculation for us in the business class that he took, and he said you can make a profit of 8 million. If I make twice of that in a year, I'll just go and rest. I'll just take a vacation. I'll start wearing suit. I'll not be wearing polo again. I'll start wearing suit and shirt. So my goal for the remainder of the year, if I should articulate it, is I can't wait for the practical session to start so that I can follow through and start with an acre as you have given that thing, and just follow through everything. I know that as bad as it can be, if I don't make that 8 million, I will make at least 5 million. If I don't make that 8 million, I can make more. So my goal on my mind, the thing on my mind is to make money. That's number one. Then number two is to also share this knowledge, because I remember one of the instructors um encouraging us to share the knowledge, because when you share the knowledge you have, it's like you get more and you get better at it. So number two goal is to encourage, to share the knowledge for young people like me outside there who are going into vices, saying that there's no job, there's nothing they can do. To share the knowledge that, come on, Nigeria is fertile, Nigeria is big, Nigeria needs food. Come into agric. Agric is not for the poor like I thought. Agric can make you money. So share that knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I can see that your main goal is to make profits, which everyone, if you ask every participant, that's their main goal. Everybody wants to make profit at the end of the day. We also want you to also have impact, which, thank you, you also have that goal as well. So for the next question I have to ask you, you already know the answer, but yeah, I'll still go ahead and ask you. So based on your experience, would you recommend GrowVeg Challenge to others? If so, why? Why would you recommend it?
Yes, yes, 100 times. I told you, if it was just the production guide you only shared, I will still recommend it. just get the production guide, because I paid 25,000. 25,000 for the production guide. That's peanuts for five vegetables. Just go out there and ask an experienced farmer to do a production guide for you. You know what I'm talking about. They will not collect, if they will do something legit, they will not collect less than 500,000, 300,000. from you. So yes, register for it. If you don't have, if you say, I'm not a farmer, I'm not this, I'm not that, no, but you can learn about the food you eat. I mean, you can learn about the food you eat. How is it being produced? What's going into it? And the experiences can still serve you in the years to come. So yes, register for GrowVeg Challenge. I'm telling you, there's much more. Imagine we are just on day 10 and I'm talking about this. They didn't pay me. I'm just telling you the fact. Register for it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kaindo. Thank you so much. As you can see, every other person who is watching this live session, you're welcome once again, and I hope that you picked or learned one or two things from Mr. Kende and Faisal as well. Would have loved to hear more from Faisal, but due to the network, she's unable to join us. So I'll just recognize our audience. Dr. Bidemi says, amazing insights from Mr. Kende. You have great goals. Thank you so much, Dr. Bidemi. We also have able God, money and just money. Yes, profit is good and impact is good as well. Yeah, but you're welcome as well. Then we have Adeoye Opeyemi. Adeoye Opeyemi says, wow, this is great. Thank you so much. And then we have Afan. Afan said, just getting started where you are. Yeah, thank you so much for, yes, Mr. Kende, you are motivating and inspirational. Thank you so much, Afan. Then we also have Honoride Watermelon Boy. You are welcome. Yes, the GrowVeg challenge is excellent. Please also join and ask others to and spread the word for others to join as well. Um, Yes, Winnie Miller says, I've been able to learn from like minds. Yes, so if you're going to join the GrowVeg challenge, you connected with a lot of people, like minds, who you will learn so much from. Aside from instructors, you can see people like Ken there. There's so much more you can even learn from him. Aside from him, also learning from the instructors. So I want to thank everyone who has commented, everyone who has supported us. Chama, thank you. You're welcome. Great value from GrowVeg Challenge. Yes, thank you so much. You can see that the testimonies are a lot. So many people have so many things, good comments to say. And we all want to thank Mr. Kennedy and Ms. Faisal for joining this live session. We thank them for participating. And we know that at the end of the day, all your goals, your aspirations, your plans will come to fusion because we have great instructors backing you. So thank you once again to everyone who has joined. We've come to the end of the live session. Thank you, my co-host Okoyemi. It's great working with you. So see you guys again on our next live session. Have a great time, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.